Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport and Sports Keto for our Champions League semi-final first leg preview between Liverpool and Barcelona at
the Nou Camp.
The Nou Camp. Barcelona once more set the ties the wrong way round, but nevertheless we'll carry on. Yes, Barcelona and Liverpool. Liverpool, of course, coming into this game after a very strong result against Huddersfield at the weekend. 5-0 victory for them there. And also they had a great result in the Champions League as well, beating Bayern Munich, wasn't it? Or was that?
No, it was Porto.
Porto even. I went too far back in my Champions League history then. But nevertheless, managing to get the better of Porto and book their spot in the Champions League semi-final for the second year in a row. Liverpool absolutely brilliant at the moment, looking to fight on two fronts, right till the very bitter end. And now probably the toughest test of the season, going up against Barcelona in the Champions League.
Probably Liverpool's toughest week of the season. Barcelona in midweek, and then obviously got Newcastle on the way. Obviously Liverpool's biggest issue is Roberto Firmino. Obviously he missed the Huddersfield game. Completely. He said he had a slight tear, which has left him in doubt for the Barca game, which is probably a massive concern if he's missing, because I would imagine Big Divock Origi will come in on the wing and then Mane will shift into up front.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's such an interesting game. Obviously, Liverpool did rotate a little bit. Lovren came in. I fully expected not to start because Messi, Suarez, Coutinho will be looking at him and be thinking how best to turn him inside out. So I fully expect Matip to slot in there. I fully expect Fabinho to come back in for probably Navigator, so we'll probably see Wijnaldum, Henderson and Fabinho as that midfield three. I just obviously worry about Firmino, but if he's not fit I wouldn't want to risk him.
How big of a miss would it be for Liverpool if he was to miss this game?
Big miss, because obviously he's Klopp's guy. He starts to press from the front. It'd be a massive miss. Obviously Sturridge played up front against Huddersfield. He was okay, he wasn't great, he doesn't press, he drops far too deep. He's sort of like he drops deep like Firmino, but he doesn't press like Firmino. He's very elegant. I thought he was poor against Huddersfield. It was like playing with 10 men at times. He was dropping into midfield and leaving no one through the middle, which was a bit funny, yeah. But obviously the biggest 1v1 battle will be Messi versus Van Dijk.
Yeah, and that'll be probably the one that everyone has their eyes on the most. Of course, Barcelona have already wrapped up their league title once more for another season, very comfortably done so as well. So now they can fully focus on the Champions League and try and win that competition for the first time in a couple of years as well. I think since their trip to Wembley, they last won it.
No, it was when they beat Juventus, when they won the treble.
Oh yes.
Under Enrique.
Under Enrique, and that was Giovanni Buffon crying at was it Atletico Madrid Stadium or was it? Got one of my Champions League finals. Too muddled.
Where it is.
Nevertheless, they're looking to recuperate their Champions League form once more. Yes. They haven't won it for quite some time. And what better person to lead the line than Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi, who
said if he does score, he will celebrate.
Yes,
which means if every time he touches the ball, he's going to get booed.
I mean, especially at Anfield in the second.
Especially at Anfield.
Yeah. Probably won't hear it too much in the Nou Camp. I'll be surprised if he did.
To get booed out the building, especially Coutinho. Of the way he left, he sort of left thinking, I'll be alright. But obviously he's not really done well at Barcelona.
Which is the biggest threat, Suarez or Messi for Liverpool?
Messi. Messi, obviously this season he's been the best player in the world by far. But Messi likes to turn up in the big games, but he's not scored against Liverpool in the Champions League.
He played that many times against Liverpool in the Champions League. I don't think he has, so it's not really much of a statistic.
Yeah, but it is a statistic that he's not scored against us.
It's like saying Salah's never scored against Nottingham Forest, but then again, I don't think Liverpool have ever played against Nottingham Forest with Salah on the team.
But Barcelona are always so reliant on Messi. On the weekend, they needed Messi off the bench to score, and when Messi's fit and firing, he is unplayable. And my worry is, when Barcelona were on that treble season, they played against Pep's Bayern. And at that time, Jerome Boateng was hailed as the best defender in the world.
Yeah.
and was
he struggled,
set
didn't he?
for Team of the Year.
Yeah.
Messi turned him inside out, sat him on the floor, and chipped Manuel Neuer. And since then, he's not really been the same. And if Virgil van Dijk's not careful, he could end up being like
Messi's
Van Dijk.
next victim.
Yeah, Messi's next victim, and will have his own meme after him.
That's not.
Which would be a massive concern. But yeah, again, Barca's defence is not all that great. There were glimpses against United. If you press, if you get at the back line, this team can be got at, which is great because United were poor and they still created a good few chances, and that falls to Mane or Salah. I'd imagine them to take them for them to take the opportunities. Yeah, but I reckon this is going to be really tight. Liverpool need to keep a clean sheet, but I just don't think it will happen.
I think when you look at the key battles on the pitch, you've got the one with Messi and Van Dijk down the middle and potentially Suarez as well. But you know, if Messi or Ousmane Dembele are on the left wing, I think another battle would be between them and Trent Alexander-Arnold because of how, you know, he's developing really well, and he got into the Team of the Year, of course, for PFA.
Defensively, he's still...
Is he going to be able to handle Dembele or Messi on that?
I don't know whether he'll start. Because obviously Joe Gomez is fitting back in. Joe Gomez is a lot more defensive. I don't know whether or not Klopp's going to go, let's take him back to Anfield. Let's do damage limitations. Let's get a goal. Let's keep it tight. So I don't know whether or not he'll start Gomez at right back instead of Trent, because there's been time this season. Trent's great going forward, great with the set pieces, but defensively he's looked weak. I think physically he still looks very weak. Like he still's not grown out yet. Especially against Cardiff, he was getting terrorised down the right, and there's been a few times this season where he's been got at quite a bit. And if that's Coutinho, if that's Dembele or Messi, they could be Trent will be.
Because that could be a way that Barcelona attacks in this game. Look for the weakest point and avoid Van Dijk as much as possible and hit Trent.
It'd be Trent and Matip, which I'd imagine it'll be Matip. But Lovren did play the last game, which sort of means he's rested Matip and gone.
Yeah. On the flip side, though, with Salah and Mane attacking Barcelona's defence, which is getting a bit on a bit. Busquets, Piqué, Jordi Alba as well. It's a perfect opportunity for them to try and get a result at Barcelona for the first time in quite some time.
And I think the midfield battles are going to be crucial. Obviously, I fully expect Fabinho has been cleared. Apparently, he's been cleared since his head injury. I was glad not to see Beck in the matchday squad against Huddersfield. Obviously, they've wrapped
not
him
needed,
up in
not needed,
hot water, especially not needed. But for me, the biggest bonus from the Huddersfield game was seeing Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain back on the pitch.
It'd be, I
reckon he'll be on the bench.
But I think it would be surprising if he featured. I don't think Klopp would put him into that pressure situation so close after.
No, Klopp says that he said that he's going to travel.
Yeah.
He said he'll most likely be on the bench. He'll probably come on again. I think it won't be till next season we'll see the best of Ox again. But it's that midfield battle is going to be key because obviously Barcelona like to dictate. I don't know whether or not Liverpool are going to press, get at them like really, really quickly, or whether or not they're just going to sit back and go, Barca, you can dictate the play, but the second you come into these zones, we're going to pressure completely.
I think Liverpool will let Barcelona dictate the play and then hit them on the counter attack like they did a lot of times last season in that kind of style of play. Whereas this season they've been more possessional. I think going to Barcelona you can't try and be possessional. It's not going to work, and you're going to get caught out. I think Liverpool just have to do their best and hit them on the counter attack. And I think with Mane and Salah, the quickness of them, they should be able to achieve something. I think Barcelona will win this game, but I think Liverpool will get a goal as well. I think it's going to be 2-1 for Barcelona.
2-1. My head says the same, 2-1, but my heart says 1-1 draw. Because a draw, not losing at the Nou Camp will be great, but I just don't if it's more than a goal gap. I worry even at Anfield that we wouldn't get the job done. So personally, I'd want a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it could still be played for at Anfield in the second leg, so long as Liverpool can hold on at Barcelona this week at the Nou Camp.